So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Usually when we're recording our videos, we like to leave the cameras isolated for a certain portion of the investigation. We did that this time over at Harriman Hospital, which if you haven't seen the full video, make sure you go check that out before you watch this, because there's some interesting things that happen in this video that can kind of correlate to things that happened in that video. So make sure you watch that first, come back, watch this. We heard and captured a lot of noises and unusual things that we don't normally get when we leave the cameras by themselves. Like so much so that we decided to make it into a separate video so we can kind of go over some of the things that happened and maybe almost just play it through so people can get like the full experience, because there's a lot. In this clip, we'll have 3 different camera angles. We have a IR camera posted up in the geriatric ward of the hospital, which is facing down the hallway. And then in that same room, there's a 360 camera also facing it down the same directions basically. And then our third camera is sitting in a child's room just down the hallway a little bit. We're going to be mostly focusing on the IR camera since that's where we captured most of the things. In this room, we had an audio recorder rolling. We captured some things on there that we're also going to go over. During this video, we're going to be cutting in and out with a little bit of commentary. So if you suddenly get blinded by this frame, don't be scared. It's just us. We're just going to explain some things.
Let's go set the file. All right, let's go.
What was that?
This ball won't stop rolling.
You got it. It will eventually.
It's a good point.
Okay, so these
All right.
work.
Phasm is recording.
Oh, alright. Man, it's perfect for this.
Alright. What about you guys? Alright, so all this worked, it sounds like. Alright, perfect. Phasm's rolling.
The best part's when we gotta pick it up and it makes the same noise.
Let's go eat some pizza.
Beep.
Hey, I want to play too!
Alright, this is going into the child's room. Here you go. His place.
So guys, how are we feeling after our first foray into the upstairs?
I don't know. I was under the spirit box for about almost 25 minutes. So
Really? I didn't realize it was that long.
yeah,
Zach, how are you feeling? You didn't give me an answer after.
Pretty good. That long hallway was a bit much.
Yeah.
I think
That took a lot out of me.
it's very anxiety inducing because you're just walking by door and door and door, and it's
hallway
like, what's behind that door?
So whose challenge is that tonight?
that hallway.
By the way, we're doing challenges.
So Jared, I didn't get yours because you were in the bathroom. After our first adventure up stairs, how are you feeling after that?
That hallway was horrible. That hallway was horrible. I walking by that stairwell with the shadow man stairwell, and then like Zach said, the room after room, and especially with the dolls sitting in there. I hate dolls like that. Yeah, it was bad up there.
So for me, yeah, it was bad. So there's a whole lot of noises upstairs. So that's definitely gonna factor in. The one thing that stood out to me is how many times on command we got a reply.
Yes.
It was weird that when we asked for a knock, we got a knock instead of like a tap or a rumble or something like that. It was always a deep, bassy knock.
During our tour of Harriman Hospital, we were told about this Shadow Man stairwell. So this stairwell is known for metal clinging and footsteps coming from the bottom all the way up to the top. Now during Easton's challenge, we couldn't quite tell if those noises were coming from the stairwell. However, when the cameras were alone, it did sound like there was some noises coming from the stairwell. Something to keep in mind is that we are very far away from the camera at this point. The hallway is about a city block long. We are down that hallway and down a level in a different part of the building. There is no way that our sound would pollute this audio.
In this next part of the video, you'll hear knocks that we can't really explain. So when we first started investigating the geriatric portion of the hospital, we heard multiple knocks kind of in different rooms as if we were chasing something. But while I was doing my challenge, I heard multiple knocks behind me as if things were walking in and out of doorways in between halls. While the cameras were left alone, they also caught a lot of these same knocks. So let us know, what do you think?
What you just saw is what we believe to be a voice captured on our EVP device sitting in the nurse's station. Obviously, we didn't find this voice until we started the editing process for this video. We don't know the source of this voice and where it came from. We think it is saying, "Help me." We're gonna replay the voice. Once you've listened to it, comment below and tell us what you think it is saying.
Well, what you just heard sounded like children laughing. To really hammer home the point that this is kind of out of the ordinary is it was 11 p.m. on a Saturday night, which, I mean, I know that's not a school night, but this was in the middle of town. The streets were pretty much empty at this point. I don't really see a bunch of children being out there playing and laughing like it was a park. To support the fact that this could be paranormal, right down the hallway, this same corridor that this camera was in is prenatal and the children's playroom. There's children's toys. The videos we watched online to research this place mention the spirits of children. A lot of people say that this is an active portion for not only the geriatric that we were interacting with at certain points during the night, but with the children. And if you want to see us interact with those geriatric patients, check out our main video. We ask, what do you think it was? Drop down to the comments and let us know. What we picked up here kind of stood out to us. We don't really know what this noise is, but if you listen back, there's both what sounds like a door opening and maybe what sounds like a file cabinet door closing. The thing that stood out to us here is we were recording from the nurses station in the geriatric ward where the nurses would be doing their day-to-day jobs. This could have been a residual interaction to where somebody was opening a door, put some stuff in there, and then closed it afterwards. Too bad that we didn't actually watch this back until we returned from the location. So we weren't able to confirm whether there was a file cabinet or any sort of cabinets that could have made these noises. But if you think we're right on what this could be, just let us know down below. And if you have a different opinion, just drop it down there and we'll see it.
Hey, you thought you'd never see me again? Well, I'm back. Thanks for watching this video. This isn't something we normally do. Usually we just film our investigations, we edit them into one big video, and we upload it like that.
This is something we're experimenting with. If you liked it, let us know in the comments so we can maybe do this again in the future.
I think our videos will show you that Harriman Hospital is a really active place. You will hear voices.
Kinds of knocks, footsteps. You may even see a foot.
That was a foot. It was a foot.
This one had so much that we just kind of felt like we needed to take a certain segment like this one and just really pick it apart and just show it to everybody and kind of explain what's going on.
Again, thank you guys so much for watching our videos. The support means everything to us. It really helps our channel grow.
If you liked what you saw, it takes a lot of work. We don't get paid to do this. We do it for the love of the game.
Honestly, if we don't get enough likes on this, we're probably just gonna retire and you'll never see us again. That'd be sad for us.
Please like and subscribe. Show people it's awesome. If you really like the shirts, let us know. Maybe we'll get some more in.
And if you haven't already, go check out the Harriman Hospital video. The link will be in the description. Trust me, you'll be able to find it.
Happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Spooktober.
Happy Halloween.